What's going on, my fellow Jedi and Padawans? Welcome back to another Jedi gaming video. Thank you guys so much for coming back to the channel. If you guys are new, welcome. We are absolutely killing it on the subscriber goal, blowing past that 500 mark, almost on our way to 600. We're about 60 away, cranking for it. So just thank you guys so much for that. And I am doing that little giveaway as a thank you from me to my subscribers for those 2 Amazon gift cards worth $5. To be a part of the giveaway, you do have to be a subscriber of the channel and then comment on one of 10 videos giveaway. The first one was all 12 messages within the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. This one right here is our 5th one in the series, and then our last one will be on December 23rd. That'll be the 10th video, and I will be picking those 2 winners on the 24th. So thank you guys so much again for that. But let's get into today's video going over the new Stasis Sword, the Zephyr. This thing is super fun to use with its stasis burn. It has some crazy possibilities with stasis synergy, and just overall having that ability to freeze enemies on heavy hits is super interesting compared to other swords that we have. So we're gonna go over on how to get this weapon, and then also what I think are the god rolls that you should be grinding for at the end once you obtain it. So to start out finding this weapon, you do have to complete the initial quest from the Dawning at Eva, which is just basically going over the basics, cooking a cookie for Savala, turning it into him, coming back to Eva and buying an upgrade from her, which allows you just different things throughout the Dawning. Once you complete that first quest, she will give you the option to pick up 2 different ones. The Pigeon Provides, and then also the Rite of Dawning. The Pigeon Provides is the one we are looking for because that rewards us our Zephyr sword. So the first step is actually to complete the Lost Splicer quest, which was part of the Season of the Splicer story. So if you haven't completed that, go ahead and do that. It'll involve some things with the Splicer season, but it completed automatically for me, and we had to head to Saint 14 for step 2 and talk with him. All right, so once you talk to Saint 14 in the hangar, he will update your quest automatically, where you have to go track down an Eliksni recipe within the Eventide ruins. So, load into the Eventide ruins on Europa in the northern part of the map. As soon as you load into that landing zone, you kind of jump off the platform and go down to the right, and there will be a little stasis cave, an ice cave down here, where on the floor you will see a little data pad holding that Eliksni recipe. You interact with it and pick it up, and it updates your quest to step 4, where you have to track down additional ingredients for the Swaddled Etherdips. Now, to receive these ingredients, there are a few different things that you have to do. You have to complete lost sectors on Europa to obtain the pure ether extract. You have to destroy Vex harpies to get your harpy eggs, and then you also have to get the planetary material for Europa, Glacial Starwort. So to do this, me and Mr. Certified here went into the lost sector on Europa, Perdition, because at the beginning and the end, you have a lot of harpies that spawn, so it was super easy to get those 10 harpy eggs between the 2 of us. Also, this is a pretty quick lost sector, so we just ran it 3 times in a row to get our pure ether extract from that final chest within this lost sector. Now, the Glacial Starwort, for me, I just put a mod on my Ghost called Wombo Detector, and it detects caches and planetary materials within 50 meters. So there was actually 5 of these Starworts within the Lost Sector runs that we did. So on our 3 runs, we were able to get those 5 Glacial Warts just from exploring the Lost Sector, because they would pop up with my Wombo Detector. Now, after you complete this and get all of your ingredients that you need for these Swaddled Etherdips, the quest updates, and you have to collect enough spirit energy to buy the Kellsdough from Spider, which is 15 of that Dawning Spirit. Now, to obtain Dawning Spirit, I did a little farm for it, some different ways to obtain it. You can obtain it from your daily, weekly, repeatable bounties from Eva in the tower. Your repeatable ones give you 1 Dawning Spirit, your daily ones give you 2 Dawning Spirit, and your weekly ones give you 10 Dawning Spirit. So they are pretty easy to complete those bounties and get the spirit through that. You can also turn in a bunch of cookies to different NPCs, and there will be triumphs based on that, and when you collect those triumphs, you can get about 5 each time from those. But the fastest way, in my opinion, if you have this ship right here, the Starfarer 7M, there is a special perk on it which allows you to have a chance of getting that Dawning Spirit while you are collecting your other ingredients. So like you're getting Vex Milk, Cabal Oil, anything like that. So me and my friend right here, Mr. Certified, went into the Altar of Sorrow on the moon, where those hive just keep rolling out of those hive bubbles, and it was super easy with these ships on. We just stood there, destroyed some enemies with whatever weapons we were using, and as we got those additional ingredients, we were also getting that Dawning Spirit, made getting 15 super fast. Once you get your 15 though, the quest will automatically update and send you to the Tangled Shore to talk to Spider to buy that Kellsdough, and also collect the planetary material for the Tangled Shore, those Ethric spirals. So once again, throw on that Wombo detector mod on your ghost and just wander around by Spider in that area, and you will find your planetary material super fast, either on the ground or in the chests within this area as well. Once you get your Ethric spirals and buy that Kellsdough from Spider, the quest updates to step 7, which we are in our final stretch. Super easy these last 3 steps. For step 7, we have to head back to Saint 14 and talk to him real quick about the ingredients that you gathered. He will update your quest and actually send you to the Eliksni quarters that are on the helm in the bottom left-hand corner. When you load into the Eliksni quarters, you will see it's where we had our Scourge of the Past raid if you haven't been here before yet. And when you go through it, there will just be random Eliksni that you can interact with and give them treats. You have to give 10 of these Eliksni treats. They are scattered between the different random buildings. So it's just a little thank you from us to them for all the trouble we've caused them and Saint 14 storyline. But after you give your 10 treats to these Eliksni, the quest will update again, and we have to head back to Saint 14 and talk to him about the good deeds that we just done, and he will update your quest to step 10, which we just have to head back to Eva Levante and collect our reward of the Zephyr Sword. Overall, it is a super quick quest in all seriousness to complete, and once you earn the sword, then you can actually earn random rolls on it, different rolls from turning in those gifts that you receive from giving NPCs cookies, and then there also is a specific package from Eva that gives you the option of either that or the Cold Front SMG. It's just random between those two. So going over rolls now for this thing that I think you should be grinding for, there are a couple different options, especially if you're going for the Stasis synergy or for just purely DPS with this weapon, but let's go over them. In that first slot, I think you should go Tempered Edge or Jagged Edge. Tempered Edge is a little bit more balanced with your magazine and ammo capacity with a little extra impact compared to Jagged Edge, which is just purely damage. Next, for our second slot, we got Balance Guard, which is just overall balance, and then we have Swordmaster's Guard, which has a little bit lower defense but a higher charge rate, so when you're blocking, you can get your block back faster because of that charge rate. In our third slot, I am personally going to go with Relentless Strikes because you get 3 light attack hits in a row in a short period of time and you get ammo back. You could also go Thresh in this third slot just because of those super regeneration changes that we got with the 30th anniversary. And then finally, for that fourth slot, if you are going specifically for that Stasis synergy, go with the new perk Cold Steel because you get that powered sword hits that slow and just pairs super well with Stasis subclasses and your fragments. And if you want that purely DPS, you can go Whirlwind Blade because those rapid hits increase damage for a short period of time. So for me, I am personally going to go with Jagged Edge, Swordmaster's Guard, Relentless Strike, and then Cold Steel. That is my god roll that I am personally grinding for, but those other options are great as well. So hopefully this helped you guys out, get this sword super fast, and hopefully get some crazy god rolls from when you turn in those gifts. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.